Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here for week 11 of the NFL Picks. I am, of course, Greg or Guy, depending upon how you know me, joined here by Mr. Cuz and Mr. Casey. So I'm going to toss it over to you, Casey. What's the rundown from last week?
All right, so last week I had 5 wins, Cuz had 5 wins, and Guy obviously is the winner because he's not wearing a shit hat with 6 wins.
Don't know how that happened.
On the yearly countdown, Guy has 82. I am 3 games behind with 79, and Cuz is 9 games behind with 73.
Basically, just increasing the lead on my front.
Yes.
For the moment.
By 3 games.
By 3 games, yeah.
We still got a long way to go. Plus, special thing this week for Thursday night games, for the Thanksgiving Day games, each game is worth 2 points apiece. And I will say that there's a possibility that on 2 of those games, somebody might pick something different. Not for sure, but it's possible.
Okay. Fair enough.
So let's start up with week 11, Sunday afternoon. We got Indianapolis 5-5 at Buffalo 6-3. Buffalo has struggled the last couple of weeks. Indianapolis has, in my personal opinion, looked decent these last couple of weeks.
Still go Buffalo.
Yeah, I went Buffalo.
All right. Guy is going with Buffalo. Cuz is going with Buffalo, and I think they're in Buffalo. I'm going to go with Buffalo as well. And I'm going to tell you why I had to think about it. If they were playing in Indianapolis or in a nice weather area, I would have picked Indianapolis.
I might have as well.
Right. But Buffalo is a very cold area.
Yeah, I know. It's cold as fuck down
and
there.
they're
right
outside, and I just think they have the advantage there.
I agree.
All right, let's go with Baltimore at Chicago. I think I'm going to pick Baltimore in this. I have no faith in Chicago.
I got Baltimore down on that one.
I kind of gotta agree. Yeah.
Or Baltimore.
Even though Chicago, once again, cold and fucking windy.
Right.
Tucker, might possibly miss a important field goal, but still go Baltimore. Tucker, most accurate kicker of all time.
That's true.
Still do this day.
Next up, we have Detroit at Cleveland. 0-8-1 Detroit who tied with Pittsburgh last week at Cleveland, who got their butt stomped by the Patriots last week. I am wearing my Cleveland Browns shirt because I know this is the one game that I do not have to worry about the Browns losing, because I am definitely picking Cleveland.
Yeah, I went with Cleveland.
I'm taking Detroit.
You're taking Detroit?
Yep. First win of the season.
I think you're just doing it out of spite.
Ooh.
Yep.
I think it's just... Alright.
He took a big shit on your jersey.
And by the way, I forgot to mention this at the beginning, but I'm glad to see you're wearing the new Cleveland Browns helmet. And their jersey, too.
I got
matching colors.
I put some sunglasses on my shit hat, and I got the coolest shit that ever happened.
Okay.
Next up, Houston 1-5, Tennessee 8-2. No surprise there that I am going to go with. Oh, I almost wrote down Houston, Tennessee.
Yeah, I'll go Tennessee. I'll go Tennessee too. I almost wrote that.
Next up, no idea who Cuz is going to pick.
Did you go Tennessee?
I went Tennessee.
Okay.
No idea who Cuz is going to pick in this one. Green Bay 8-2, Minnesota 4-5.
Yeah, I assume that's going to be an across the board thing.
So everybody's picking Green Bay to beat up on Minnesota in Minnesota. Next up, Miami 3-7, Jets 2-7. This is a game of suck.
Yeah, I went with
It's an
Miami.
interesting way to put it.
I went with Miami.
Joe Flacco, by the way, starting for the Jets. Starting quarterback.
Really?
Jets.
You know what?
This week.
I'll go Jets, man.
Alright, we're going to go... Guy with
I
the
mean, I
Jets.
don't know what he has around him for weapons, because, I mean, who really pays attention to the Jets?
I don't think can't name one playmaker on the Jets. Not one.
Either way, I'm still going to go Jets.
I think their defense isn't all that bad, but their offense.
Kind of if they're 2-7.
Well, I mean, you can't win if you don't score any points.
That's true.
That's the number one goal in any game, is to score more points than the other team.
Is that how the game works?
Except for golf. That's not at all games. You have to score the lowest.
No, I said, is this how this game works?
That's how this game works.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Miami because I need to catch up. So I'm gonna pick something different.
Force the nation.
New Orleans 5-4. Philadelphia 4-6. I think I'm gonna go with New Orleans on this one.
New Orleans.
Yep, I got to concur on that one.
Where all three of us are going with New Orleans against Philadelphia. Next up, Washington 3-6, who by the way just beat the Buccaneers against Carolina. Carolina 5-5.
Hey, Carr, you owe me a Lona.
Carolina had a good game last week. They beat somebody good. I can't remember who it was though.
That's who I picked.
You picked Carolina?
Yep.
I am also going to go Carolina.
Do I want to go with Washington?
Do you?
Are you?
Oh yeah. By the way, the starting quarterback for Carolina is Cam Newton.
Okay.
Right.
Didn't he start his career there?
He started his career there, got cut, went to
New England?
New England, I think. And, well, I mean, he didn't suck all that bad. He got caught COVID last year and never really recovered. And then he didn't want to get, I mean, obviously, well, I'm not going to get into that during this. But anyways, I'm going to pick Carolina as well. So I think all three of us went with Carolina on that one. Next up, San Francisco, 4-5. They beat the crap out of the LA Rams last week against Jacksonville. I'm definitely taking San Francisco.
Yeah, I'm going San Francisco. I mean, I don't think that's a contest.
Yeah, same.
All three of us are going with San Fran. Next up, Cincinnati, 5-4. Vegas, 5-4. Vegas has been struggling from losing their coach, losing their best wide receiver. They picked up Deshaun Jackson to fill that in. I still believe in Derek Carr.
How'd that work out for him last week?
Not that well. I think they lost pretty bad.
I'm going Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. Everybody's going to Cincinnati?
Yep.
Alright. Everybody's on Cincinnati's bandwagon this week at Vegas. Next up, Dallas, 7-2. Kansas City, 6-4.
I went Kansas City.
Alright, cuz going Kansas City?
Mm-hmm.
Guy is thinking he is pondering. This is a tough one.
That is a tough one. That is a tough one. But, I mean...
It's not tough for me. I know who I'm picking. I want to hear what you have to say first.
Dude, it's tough because the NFC East is it's not a real strong division.
I wouldn't say that. Dallas is beating the shit out of everybody. They've been playing.
Yeah, but I mean, who else is in that division?
Nobody.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Hey, man, it's in Kansas City too. I gotta go Kansas City.
All right, I went Dallas.
Ooh.
Taking Dallas in that one.
Ooh,
I think Dallas overall is a better team. Dak Prescott has a better QBR this year than Patrick Mahomes. So at this point in the season, Dak Prescott is a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes.
There you go. You heard it first. Dak Prescott, better quarterback than
This
Mahomes.
year. All right. Next up, Arizona, 8-2. That's the team that Carolina beat last week.
Oh yeah. I'm still going to Arizona.
Yeah.
Seattle, 3-6.
Arizona.
All right. I'm going to go with Arizona as well. So all three of us are going to go with the Arizona Cardinals. Next up, Pittsburgh, 5-3-1, tied with the Lions last week. Sad story. Pittsburgh should be ashamed of themselves.
Was that game in Pittsburgh as well? You don't have that information.
I don't remember. I don't
I'm
have
curious hilarious as to whether if that game was in Pittsburgh and they tied the fucking Lions.
And they're in L.A. against the Chargers.
Chargers.
I'm going to go with the Chargers.
I'm going Pittsburgh.
Oh, because going Pittsburgh.
I think it's going to be a bounce back game, huh?
Next up, Monday night, the New York Giants are playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tampa.
Tampa, for sure.
All three of us are going to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You like that voice?
No.
No. I'm just going to go with it now. It's just annoying. 2 points each. Thursday night. Thanksgiving game. November 25th. The Chicago Bears against the Detroit Lions.
Chicago.
Guy is going with Chicago.
I don't know, Cotton.
Do you notice I took Detroit to beat Cleveland and Chicago to beat Detroit?
Alright, so apparently you think Detroit is better than Cleveland and worse than Chicago.
There you go. You heard it here first.
I'm going Chicago, too.
I am going to go with Detroit for their first win of the season.
Second win.
Now I'm just going to double down. Las Vegas Raiders against the Dallas Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Yep, Cowboys.
I am going with the Cowboys as well.
Okay.
The final Thursday night game. It's the big ramp up. 8:20 p.m. The Buffalo Bills against the New Orleans Saints.
I'm going New Orleans.
Because it's going with New Orleans.
I can see that being a difficult one, but I am going Buffalo.
Guy is going with Buffalo. I am going to go with Buffalo as well.
All right. Hey, quick question.
Yes.
You know, Dallas always plays the Fox game on Thanksgiving Sunday, right? Do they still do that stupid thing where they make the turkey with the fucking 6 fucking turkey legs and shit on it?
I don't know. They probably fucking added legs to make it more spectacular. It's probably got like fucking 20 legs on it now.
All right. I was just curious because, I mean, it's been a while since I watched the Dallas game.
And remember to like. No, nothing. Nobody wants to do anything.
If you enjoyed this particular piece of content, remember to like, share.
Subscribe.
Sound like you just raped and murdered somebody. Genghis.
Hit that bell button.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for week 11 of the NFL picks. I am, of course, Gregor Guy, joined here by Mr. Cuz
Where's the
and
pen?
Mr. Casey. Thanks for putting that together, Mr. Casey.
You will.
And everyone enjoy their Thanksgiving holiday.
Happy Thanksgiving.